Well, with the temperatures dropping everywhere, winter is upon us. You might have noticed your skin is in need of a little bit of TLC.
Or a lot of TLC. The good news is there are easy ways to keep your complexion glowing without breaking the bank. And here to tell us how is dermatologist Dr. Deshan, who joins us in the studio this morning.
Hey, Deshan.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so we all start to, my girls say, my mum's skin's itchy. And so what are the signs that we need to give our skin a little more TLC?
Yeah, so in winter, everyone's skin changes a little bit. We spend a bit more time indoors, we're covered up, there's less humidity, and so everyone notices that their skin is a little bit drier. And so signs of winter damage include things like feeling your skin's dry, flakiness, itchiness, you might notice cracked hands or cracked heels or cracked lips. They're all signs of environmental changes to the skin.
So are there some ingredients that we should be looking for, that we should be using for dry skin?
Yeah, so as you alluded to, you don't need to be spending heaps and heaps of money on your skincare. There are lots of simple, easily available ingredients that can help. So a classic example is something like urea. That's a naturally occurring product, and it helps as a moisturizer, drawing water to the skin, but it also helps with changing the way your skin turns over, so things like scaliness. Okay. So that's in products like Do It Tough Hands, and that's a simple product. Then there's things like glycerin or petrolatum. So there's lots of things that you can just get over the counter, and those types of products are really good for locking in moisture into the skin.
And so some of those products, do they have everything in them, or?
Yeah, so they'll often have different components.
Yeah.
Most of them will sort of have a feature ingredient, but then you're right, there's lots of products available which have a few bits and pieces.
Excellent.
You must have a lot of people come in and they're making classic mistakes. What are those mistakes that people are making?
Yeah, so in winter, I think the biggest mistake, or something that's really important in Australia, is forgetting to use your sunscreen. So
yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
Every day, David, every day.
I know. I did that the other day at footy and my wife yelled at me.
Yeah, so it's cold, all right? So it's not necessarily that intuitive. But anytime the UV index is greater than or equal to 3, you should still be applying sunscreen, because you can still get sunburnt in winter in Australia. I think the other thing is not being consistent. So a lot of people sort of follow hacks on social media or fads. Or, after 3 days it didn't work, I'm going to abandon it. With a lot of these products, you have to give it time. So, it takes a month for your skin to turn over. Right. And for some of the ingredients which work on the deeper layers of the skin, you have to be patient. So, 10 weeks, 12 weeks. So you have to give things a bit of a go.
You mentioned social media there, and I've got 3 teenage daughters. So they get a lot of their information from TikTok and social media. So what is the warning there?
Yes, social media is here to stay, and people are going to be accessing online resources, forever. So I guess the important thing is to identify who you are getting your information from. So in Australia, so I'm a dermatologist, which means I'm a medical specialist in anything to do with skin, hair and nails. So you can look for people with the name, the letters FACD, Fellow of the Australasian College of Dermatologists, behind their name. And that's, there's other reputable resources like the College of Dermatologists website if you want to get your skincare information.
Good. Well, I don't know what she's doing to her face, but I'm sure it's going to improve. Great insight. Thanks for being here. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
no worries.
So much.
We'll be back soon with the latest 9 News headlines. Stay with us.